Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough of the North Prairie. It was seeded yesterday, or 2 days ago, and I want to get a before and after video to show the progress. Good morning, horses. Been watching them for a little while. They're going around and taking the seed heads off of the tall grass. Hi, big boy. Hello, big boy. You know, he doesn't want to come by the fence. Well, I'm not coming over by you, big buddy. Okay. So, if you've been following the videos, I've sprayed the garlic mustard in here big time. You can see it's all dying back. This is from the last spray. And like areas like this were sprayed probably 2 weeks ago. I've been getting in here whenever I can and spraying. Then on Tuesday, we had a biologist from the Department of Natural Resources come, and her and I did a walk through here and kind of talked about the plan for restoring this to an oak savanna. And apparently the plan I came up with is a real good one. You know, hacking and squirting to have the trees die back slowly, and then get grasses growing in here and go back and forth between hacking and squirting the trees, planting grass, and then spraying 2,4-D to knock back any of the forbs. Once the grasses are well established and the invasives are gone, I can go in here and plant flowers and other forbs, and they will reseed from other areas of the woods. Anything that wants to grow here will be able to grow here, except for invasives. You can see areas like this. The broadleaf stuff, the forbs, has died back. Everything's laying down right now because we had real heavy rain yesterday. And I seeded yesterday with 9 pounds of seed. I'll put that up on the screen, what was planted here, but it was little blue stem Indian grass and others. So, as I said, you could see that the grasses are starting to take off. I mean, it's only been a few days since the last spray, but it was a weed and feed, so the grasses got a boost of nitrogen, and the forbs, the broadleaf stuff, got killed. So within a few weeks, all of this broadleaf stuff will be just completely gone. It'll shrivel up to almost nothing. You won't be able to even see it anymore. And I'm hoping that the seed that I threw, well, I know it'll start to take off. There's seed everywhere here. And now that it has this light and a few days of rain, we have rain coming up in another 2 days, and that is likely to be 2 days of rain. And it's always a little damp in here anyways, so it's going to take off. So it'll be interesting to see the after. I believe I'll have to spray in here a couple more times, you know, here and there during the summer, but for the most part, this is all on its way out, and it's going to be gone within a week or so, completely gone, and the grasses should start coming up. But here and there, probably, I don't know, early into July, sometime right after the 4th of July, I'll probably come in here and do a little spot spray on anything that's missed the first spraying. Yeah, like right in here, this looks like it might have been missed because everything should be yellow right now. There shouldn't be anything that's nice and bright green. But I might have gotten this on the very last spray. So we'll see. But here again, you can see a lot of open ground and a good amount of grass. I believe this is Indian grass, but I just don't know yet. It has to get a little bit bigger before I'll be able to identify it. And like up through here, the grass was underneath a canopy of all kinds of, garlic mustard and all kinds of other stuff. So now it's going to get light. It's going to get the heat it wants. This is all warm season grasses. And I'm going to toss some fertilizer in here as well. So this should take off big time. Okay, I'm going to do some more wandering through here for the before and after. And then I'm going to go start working on the addition. Start on the walls of the addition. This grass through here is mostly pasture grasses, I believe. Stuff that was seeded right from the pasture here. All of the stuff that was planted down in there is all prairie grass, and it's all warm season. This is the dirt / wood pile from clearing the pasture here. This was the kind of the last area, or one of the last areas that was killed back. We got pigweed, a bunch of other stuff in here that's dying back really well. Yeah, a lot of this Indian grass and stuff is laying down from the rain. But I'm going to guess this is all going to be pretty tall next time I come in here. Yeah, this nice bare ground with my new seed on it is definitely gonna give me some results pretty quick. This garlic mustard is allelopathic, which means it puts out like a poison that inhibits other plants from growing around it. It helps it to make a real dense stand because nothing else can get a chance to grow around it. And with all allelopathic plants, some stuff is going to be immune to it. It looks like it's not doing much at all to the grasses. So as this garlic mustard and other stuff dies off, I don't think it's going to have a whole lot of chance of coming back. But we'll see. Hike through here a little bit more, and that should be a good enough representation. It's really early in the morning. I started spraying right at sunrise, which I believe I was out at like 5:30. Yeah, there's more grass under this stuff than I thought. You know, when all this stuff was full of leaves, it's really hard to tell how much grass is underneath that, but you can see from this, there's a whole lot of grass underneath. So, this is going to be really interesting to see what this looks like by the end of the year. And hopefully there won't be too many of these big open patches. This has all been seeded, but if my grasses don't take hold, garlic mustard and gooseweed and a ton of other stuff will. Yeah, this garlic mustard is just nasty stuff. You know, and it's too late to stop it from going to seed. You can feel the seeds in there right now. I mean, I could go through and pull all this stuff if I had a couple of years to do it, but I don't, so the grasses will have to do it. They'll have to choke it out eventually. Okay, and then this is the biggest clearing right now. Oh, I will be getting back in here. Any of these trees that, like this one here, this cherry, that are still coming out and haven't died back yet. I got to get back in here and hack and squirt one more time and let even more light in here, which, you know, should help the grass. Hopefully it doesn't cause an explosion of weeds as well. So far so good. It's only the garlic mustard and not a lot of pigweed has taken off in here. Okay, that'll wrap it up. Oh, and while I was talking with the forester, she really liked the plan of leaving these trees in here, leaving them to rot and drop onto the ground, because it leaves habitat, and because we have a lot of woodpeckers around here, including the pileated woodpecker and the red-headed woodpecker, which are both, well, I think one of them's endangered, and the other one is just very uncommon. The pileated is very uncommon. We got a lot of them in this area, but I guess there's not a whole hell of a lot of them in other areas. So we'll check back, oh, I don't know, maybe a month, maybe a month and a half, whenever this is starting to fill in, and take a look and see how it's doing. If you want to see the updates for this stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the little bell icon so you're notified when I post the updates. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.